you can use that drone for pretty much anything. And why did Wicked Whims just pop into my mind? Matthew, erase. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Pixelade here, and welcome back to your #1 source for The Sims 4 news and info. I've been meaning to make this video for probably the past day or so. I want to apologize for it being late. A lot of you guys are probably going to know the news in this, but this video is going to be quite long because I have a lot of news to make up, and I'm going to try to cram it all into one video for you guys. I've been planning 2 new Let's Plays. I can't decide between the 100 Baby Challenge and the Rags to Riches Challenge. I'm getting a lot of suggestions to combine them, but a lot of people are saying that it's hard and that I shouldn't, so I'm still thinking about that. And I've also been downloading tons of custom content to prepare for my new LPs, so I've been doing lots of that. I've just been really busy, but I do apologize. So to jump into things, one of my favorite gurus, unfortunately he was not at Sims Camp. I was really looking forward to meeting him and interviewing him about the new expansion pack, but I didn't get the chance to. Maybe next time. Sim Guru George shared 3 new gifts of the Sims 4 Get Famous expansion on Twitter. The first one has a drone in it, and it's really exciting because I got to play with the drone and it was so much fun. I can't even begin to express it. I'm still upset at myself because I recorded all of that footage and most of it is gone. I don't have any of that footage from Sims Camp, so I'm probably gonna have to rely on other Simmers that went to see if they'll let me use some of their footage so I can post it on here. And it kind of makes me upset because I took literally like 3.5, almost 4 hours of video, and a lot of it went corrupt and it didn't even work. Like, there was a new system there, we recorded with NVIDIA Shadow Play, and a lot of people had corruption issues, and unfortunately, I was one of those people that went through that. But this drone is super awesome. You can fly around, you can spy on people. I believe you can also stream from it too, but I'm not 100% sure. I didn't actually try that out in my game, but I've been seeing a lot about that, but it's really awesome. The second gift shows a Sim playing guitar out on the streets in what looks to be a California-like town. Of course, this is Del Sol Valley. You can tell that it's modeled directly after LA in California, but I think it's gorgeous. I love the views. I love everything about this. And it's nice to finally see palm trees back as well. We've been kind of deterring away from those types of worlds, but it's nice to see trees like that make a return in this world. I've been wanting a world like this for a long time. And of course, the last gift shows a Sim standing from one of the homes in the Pinnacles. So the Pinnacles is like the little Beverly Hills area of Del Sol Valley. It's where the rich people go. It's high up on the hills. You get a full view of the city, which I will say, disclaimer, is not interactable. That is a fake city. You cannot go into that. That's just there for the views, but it is still gorgeous. I love it. You can see little spotlight shining into the sky, and you can see her standing there with a little drone behind her. I guess the drone is recording the view or live streaming or something, but I think it's really cute and I love it. This next phase of the video is what's going to be the most time consuming. This one is going to be the Guru Q&A. You guys know I love Guru Q&As, and they have been tweeting a lot the past couple of days. These tweets are compiled from SimGuru Graham, SimGuru Morgan, SimGuru George, SimGuru Ninja, and probably a few more gurus, honestly. Like, there were so many gurus in on answering fan questions. SimGuru Graham on Twitter did confirm that there are in-game cheats you can use to add or remove any fame quirks if you need precise control over shaping your celebrity sim. I like that because I read something about how quirks can be randomly assigned to your sim based off of how they act, and in a way I kinda don't like that. Because then, you know, if you're trying to tell a specific story, you can't tell it because random things are happening in your game. Your celebrity is growing and receiving the quirks that you don't want, but they did make it so that you can remove quirks if you don't like them, of course. So you still have precise control over how you shape your celebrity sim. Breezy on Twitter asked, what are the Get Famous cheats? I would like to know. And SimGuru Graham responded, there's a variety of cheats that'll be available for fame and celebrities. I'll share them during our Fame and Reputation live stream on November 2nd, guys. That's coming up. That's this Friday. So we just had a live stream last Friday on October 26th, pre-Halloween. And now we have another live stream exactly a week later, this Friday, November 2nd. So this one's going to be quite interesting because the last one was on Create a Sim and diving just a little bit into the acting career, but this one's going to be full-on fame and reputation and how the system works. SimGuru Graham did make a side note on Twitter, tweeting just to clear up discussion around fame quirks in The Sims 4 Get Famous. They aren't randomly assigned. We wanted it to always feel like receiving a quirk made sense in the context of how your sim was recently behaving. The behavior of your sim determines which fame quirk they receive, although it's tuned differently per quirk. Generally speaking, performing the trigger behavior multiple times within a certain window of time is what causes a quirk to get assigned. I see that. So I guess quirks can get assigned, but you're able to have them removed, kind of like what I explained a few minutes ago, which makes sense. But I'm just happy that they're giving us that amount of customization that they've been doing so far in The Sims 4 so well. Like, for example, with seasons, the ability to customize your own holidays, and now we get to, make our own type of unemployed job and name it whatever we want. Like, it just seems like the possibilities of the stories I could tell are truly endless. Marcia on Twitter tweeted at SimGuru Graham, hello, I would like to ask if our Sims will be able to go to some awards or if there will be something like Oscars. And Graham confirmed, yes, the Starlight Accolades Awards, which is an event you can attend and where you may win a trophy. So it is confirmed 100% that there is an awards ceremony in this. So it's probably about the acting career. So of course, if you excel in that, if you do a good job, there are chances that you can win awards, which is actually really, really nice. And of course, you can put those awards in your house and shelf them and present them the way that you like to all the Sims that see. SimGuru Morgan also confirms on Twitter in the replies of Iron Seagull's tweet, Starlight Accolades happen on lots with the hottest spot in town lot trait. Nice to know. So I guess that the accolades, which is like the award ceremony, can happen on any of the community lots as long as it has the hottest spot in town lot trait. So if you build your own community lot and give it that hottest spot in town lot trait, I guess it could happen there. I'm not too sure. But here's the description of the lot trait. Hottest spot in town. A place for the superstars, the VIPs. Those who've achieved victory over the commonplace. After all, who else could afford these hyper-inflated lot prices? Not you, no, but at least the Starlight Accolades can only happen on lounges with this trait. Not available for a vet clinic and residential lots, of course, but still, I like that. Our next Twitter question comes from Benji. Question, is there a new club requirement for celebrities? What about any new club activities? And he tags SimGuru Kate, Graham, and Ninja. SimGuru Grant confirmed, yes, you can create a club that only allows celebrities of various star levels of your choosing to attend. I did put this up in one of my past videos, and oh my gosh, guys, you can have clubs with just celebrities or a certain level of celebrities. So you can have a club of A-listers, a club of B-listers. I really like that, and I noticed that with The Sims 4, pack integration is seriously such a huge thing. Like in The Sims 3, a lot of packs stood by themselves. It was hard to combine them unless you did it, with your imagination, but they actually tie the game features together themselves. So when you get the game, you kind of experiment with these things. That's why I'm really excited, because I can't wait to see the way Seasons really integrates with this pack, with the way that the weather transforms in your world. I've already seen it a little bit, but I haven't really, dove full force into it. But it's nice to know that Get Together and Get Famous integrate perfectly together. And that's nice because they both have Get before the name of the pack. So it's destiny that they go together. SimGuru Graham made a post on Twitter tweeting any Sims Camp videos out there that highlight the things you can do with the new music station object in The Sims 4 Get Famous. I'd love to show people how the remixing on it works. And D Simlish tweeted, I thought music station meant for singers. I wanted to put Outcast Household in action. You know, I seriously want a 2000s album hits in Spanish. I wouldn't mind buying it. And Graham did respond to that tweet. No, the music station puts you in the role of a music producer, selecting the various stems of a song to create a final track. It isn't for actual recording the music. So you can't record music, you can't use this station to sing. Unfortunately, that's something that I really wanted in this game. Oh my gosh, I've been dying for that, and I hope that we get at least a separate pack, even if it's a game pack, where we can rise to fame as like a massive superstar, like a pop star or something like that. I've always wanted that aspect in the game, and that's one thing that I really liked about Showtime, was that I could actually do that. But it's nice because he confirms that you can produce music, so you can select various stems, meaning I guess you can add beats and add specific instruments, and then you can produce songs that way. And I'm guessing, since it's being added in the Get Famous pack, that you can get famous actually by doing that. So that's quite interesting. These next series of tweets are really interesting. Graham kind of goes over what he's talked about in the past couple of tweets, saying that there's a new music station and that you can put various stems, you know, within a song together to create tracks to play back on stereos. So what's the news? And the news on this one is actually that you can get yourself signed by a music label. I did not know that. That is so cool. So I guess you can get signed by a record label to be like some type of producer, but not a singer. I see where they went with this, but I'm still upset and kind of disappointed that they didn't take it a step further. I feel like fans would have liked it more if you could have been a full-out singer, and the pack would have definitely sold instantly with that aspect. A lot of simmers have wanted that in their game for a long time. Of course, I'm really happy with what we're getting. I'm grateful. I'm not going to be one of those people that complains. No tea, no shade, but I do think that this could have been expanded on just a little bit more. But I'm not going to complain because I'm happy with what we're getting. The acting career looks freaking bomb AF. We have a music production station. I did see another little area that you can like record vlogs and beauty videos, edit your videos and upload that. I did play around with that a little bit at Sims Camp, recorded my footage, and of course that was lost too, so I don't have that anymore. Trust me, I'm so mad at myself, guys. I would have had so much more footage if things worked out at Sims Camp with my hard drive and all, but you know what? Sometimes shit happens. Introvert Zed on Twitter tweeted SimGuru Graham, Ninja, and Kate, "Is there any chance that cheating on one spouse can affect my Sims reputation? Hashtag the Sims 4 get famous." And SimGuru Ninja replied, "You don't lose reputation simply from doing something bad. You lose reputation when another Sim perceives you as doing something bad in their eyes." Reading that tweet right there totally just brought up the song I Did Something Bad by Taylor Swift. Number one, that's my bop. Number two, I see what they mean. So doing bad things doesn't give you the bad reputation. It's when others witness you doing bad things or hear about it that gives you the bad reputation. So if you want to be one of those celebrities that's sneaky and that's disgusting and that does things that they shouldn't do, if you do it without anybody watching, without anybody knowing, then everyone's still going to love you and perceive you as this awesome celebrity. Everyone's going to perceive you as this Ellen, you know, this angel, this person that doesn't do anything wrong, that is perfect, because we all love Ellen, but who knows, behind the scenes she could be doing bad things. But you don't know. But I like that, how you have that option, you know, as a celebrity. And that's kind of realistic, because I know that in real life, celebrities, most of them do pose to act a certain way in front of the camera, but behind closed doors, they're different. So I like that. That's awesome. SimGuru Grant continues the discussion, saying, "Only if you get caught. Reputation and Get Famous is based on the golden rule and not subjective moral judgments." That's a great way to put it. I agree 100%. Jess on Twitter tweeted SimGuru Morgan, "What careers from the base game can you gain fame from?" And Morgan replied, "This would be a better question for Graham, but I think you can gain fame from any career that makes sense." And Graham did confirm every career that is in the game you can gain fame from. That's really nice. So I'm guessing that the social media career from City Living also is affected by this. And I just realized something. There are plenty of custom careers, like for example, the meteorology career, where you become like an online personality or a TV personality to give the weather. Of course, it's like a rabbit hole job. You don't actually do it. But I wonder if you can gain fame from that too. That would be really cool. If you were like a famous weatherman or something. Graham did confirm that part-time jobs are not included in gaining fame though. And that's something that I would expect. So like working as like a store clerk or something, or as a fast food employee will not have you gain fame. Lastly, Graham confirmed that scouting isn't considered a career, so you can't really gain fame that way, but completing badges can contribute to a child's fame, yes. I'm not entirely sure if children can be famous. If you guys know, let me know please down in the comments. I didn't really get to explore this too much when I was at Sims Camp. Even if children cannot get famous, I assume that the badges will contribute to the future fame of the child. That's what I'm assuming, but maybe the children can get famous too. Who knows? Please let me know if they can, because I really do not know. Even after going to Sims Camp, I did learn something new. So in the next series of tweets, Sim Guru George confirms that there are actually 2 drones. And the one shown in the GIF, which I did show not too long ago, is the higher end one. I didn't even realize that. I just thought there was one drone and I was playing around with one of them. I think the one that I was playing around with was actually the cheap one, but that's just really funny. There's 2 drones, a higher end one and a cheapo one. Zach on Twitter asked Sim Guru George, are we going to be able to watch our Sims act on TV so it really feels like they're famous? And George replied, not on the in-game TVs. I'm sure you can record videos and play it back on your real life TV though. But I agree, having that feature would have been awesome. Thanks to Sim Guru Ninja on Twitter, we got an early access preview at the new music production station. He tweets, music nowadays is all assembled in the studio. My shadowy friend here is into media production and has already produced a new track. She's now in the process of mixing and matching different layers. The audio of these tracks as you apply different sounds is freaking awesome, by the way. And this is one thing I didn't play around with at all when I got to explore the pack. I do not know why. I completely forgot to play around with this thing, and I myself am a music producer. I have a music channel. I make my own music, Match Your Data Music, that's what it's called. I just find it really, really interesting because, you know, that's been one of my hobbies since I was like 13 years old, so being able to have that in the game is going to be really, really fun, especially because you can get famous off of it, which is another awesome thing. Sim Guru Ninja also confirms that you can bump your new tracks on stereos in public to hype your brand even more. I love that. Too bad there's no way that there's like a radio station where you can have your music play on the radio and other Sims just automatically find out about it without you having to actually go out and promote it yourself. I feel like that would have been cool too, but you know what? I'm okay with what we got. I'm gonna let them explore acting, but I really hope that we get some sort of superstar pack that has to do with, you know, singing and rising to fame as far as music goes. I feel like that would be really nice too. And a Sim Guru Ninja continues to tweet, and this is just a slice of all the cool little things you can do with this object. Can't wait to show you more in all of its glorious intricacies. Lots of combinatory goodness here. We'll show it in a pre-launch live stream, so at least we'll be able to have a more in-depth look at this before the game is out. I'm happy about that. Drew True Builder on Twitter asked if we can put our new tracks on the DJ table and play them that way, and Sim Guru Ninja confirmed, can you play your tracks on DJ tables? For sure. There we go, guys. Another get-together integration. I absolutely love this. What do you guys think about this? Let me know down in the comment section below. I love the way these packs integrate. Hopefully you guys have get-together too, so you can be able to do this awesome stuff. Kim Pulse on Twitter tweeted, can we try out this new feature in YouTube videos and streams, or do the tracks have a copyright on them? And that's actually a really good question, because if there's some sort of copyright, I'm definitely not going to include it in my videos. Sim Guru Ninja replies, the audio content on the music production station is wholly owned by Maxis/EA. This means you can safely play this content on social media without fear of any copyright strikes or claims. Thank you, Ninja. Thank you, thank you. These next 2 sets of tweets come from Dizzy D on Twitter. She tweets at SimGuru Ninja, I don't suppose florists or gardeners will be able to make videos about their crafts. Be nice if my master gardener could have her own media channel. And she did share some pictures. At SimGuru Ninja, she really deserves to be a star. Her garden is magnificent. And SimGuru Ninja actually did respond saying, well, of course they can. The drones in Video Station make this possible. And that is one reason why I'm so happy that they added this object, because it allows you to literally do anything and become famous for it. So you can have your drone video you as you garden, and you can set your career to a gardener. For example, SimGuru Ninja put for the video file gardening video, life is finding a way and I helped. So you can have your little drone record you doing gardening, you can upload gardening videos, you can become famous for that. So that's really nice. I really like that aspect, and I really hope that you guys like that as well. So it's not just about acting as well. You can use that drone for pretty much anything. And why did Wicked Whims just pop into my mind? Matthew, erase. And must I remind you, there is a gold toilet in the Get Famous expansion pack. Yes, you can make it huge or you can make it tiny, but it is nice and it has a swan on it. I love it very much. SimGuru Morgan tweeted a picture of her sim standing next to a giant gold toilet. She tweets, and I ask you, what is more glorious than this toilet? Absolutely nothing, Morgan. Nothing at all. Whitney Green on Twitter asked about the wallpaper and flooring from the last picture of the gold toilet that I did show you, and SimGuru Morgan confirmed that the wallpaper and flooring are both with Get Famous. Cinderella Mouse on Twitter, of course, wonders if the new gold toilet can talk. SimGuru Morgan unfortunately confirms that it cannot talk. But that's to be expected. We already have a talking toilet. That one came with City Living. I still quite don't get the obsession with the gold toilet. I've been seeing it everywhere. I talked with SimGuru Graham about it at Sims Camp, and of course SimGuru Morgan has been going on about this one, and we just can't stop seeing pictures of it everywhere. But I am living for this picture of it enlarged to new heights in the snow. It really does look glorious amidst the snowy landscape. Advent Fear on Twitter tweeted, can anyone who played Get Famous tell me if the sleeping pod is in the game from the start or an unlockable item? SimGuru Morgan replied, confirming it's available from the start. And that's one thing that I'm really happy with. I'm tired of having to unlock half the objects in expansion packs. I'm happy that pretty much everything that you can get in this expansion is available from the start. So when you put your Sims in their house and they're broke and poor and have no money, you can give them a sleeping pod so they can act like rich people. SimGuru Morgan shares a picture of her Sim. I'm seeing a lot of Avatar references in the comments, but her Sim is rocking one of the new hairstyles for men that comes with the Sims 4 Get Famous, and I'm loving the detail that they've been putting into the clothing and hairstyles this time around. They've improved so much, guys. Like back in the days when The Sims 4 first launched, hairs and clothing were not detailed, they didn't flow, and it just looked like big clunks of clay. But now, you know, clothes have intricate folds and pockets and zippers and just little details that really help it stand out and look really nice, and I love it. In a series of tweets between SimGuru Morgan and Iron Seagull, which was a Sims Camp attendee, SimGuru Morgan spilled some beans, confirming that bribery is also in the expansion pack, so you can bribe other people. I'm guessing you can bribe other celebrities as well. We haven't heard too much from SimGuru PJ, but he took to Twitter to share a screenshot when you know you've made it in Del Sol Valley, inspired by SimGuru Romeo, approved by SimGuru Morgan, and shares a picture of his Sim streaking, also doing one of the new money animations where he's just basically flicking the money into the air, and he's doing that on top of one of the new objects that comes with Get Famous. It looks like a little pond, and do I spot a shark swimming in the pond? I didn't really get to play around with this object, but it's just really interesting to know that they put so much detail into these objects and animations. Like, I'm honestly so happy with what we're getting so far. Oh my gosh, I'm trying not to flip out because I'm literally learning so much as I'm reading these tweets, but Mena on Twitter asked, can you actually swim in the pond? That'll be cool, and SimGuru Morgan replied, you can jump in at your own peril. So yes, you can jump into this pond. Upon reading the comments, I've also discovered that SimGuru Morgan has announced there are more than just sharks that you can have in this pond. Now on to the last tweet. Aussie Sims on Twitter tweeted, "Why these hairs aren't in Get Famous Create a Sim? At least I haven't seen them at SimGuru Kate." And SimGuru Morgan responded, "Those are unlockable through the acting career. So they are in the game, but you cannot have them until you advance through the acting career," which I like, because it means you gotta play around with the game to get more objects and stuff. I always like having a set of unlockables as long as everything isn't an unlockable, if you guys get what I'm saying. It's also been confirmed during Friday's live stream, which was this past Friday, October 26th, that a brand new challenge is coming to The Sims 4. It's been quite a while since we've gotten a brand new challenge. This one is going to be called the Positivity Challenge and will last for 40 days. As you can see, it says 39 days and 6 hours. So I don't think they meant to leak this one too soon, but maybe they forgot about it. But it is coming to The Sims 4. Of course, at this time, no one knows exactly what this challenge is going to consist of, but my guess it's something positive. So next, we move on to the latest community blog post for The Sims 4 Get Famous. I'm trying something new here. Usually I divide all of this stuff up into separate videos, but I'm going to try combining all of the latest news into one video for you guys. Of course, it will be a longer video. There will be more ads on it because it is longer. It takes me more time to record, more time to edit, more time to upload because my internet is really slow. So the video is going to appear kind of overwhelming. It's going to be quite long, but let me know down in the comment section below if you guys like it this way, if you would rather me take all of the latest news, put it in one video, or if you would rather have me separate it into different videos. That choice is up to you guys. But of course, since I'm so behind with news, I'm going to combine it into just one video just to update all of you guys on what's going on. So we start off here with Del Sol Valley, where most dreams come true. There are many ways to become famous in the Sims 4 Get Famous expansion pack, but if your sim has big ol' acting dreams, it's time to get the camera rolling. From nobody to kind of somebody. You can't possibly break into show business without an agency. Joining one will be your sim's first big step in their acting career. When your sim calls them on the phone, agencies get them auditions, the gateway to their success, fame, and fortune. When they book an audition, your sim will need to work on the skills it requires. For the pirate-themed audition, your sim's physical prowess will be expected on set, so they'd better start exercising. For the romantic drama audition, charisma is a must. Ooh, I can make a Stars Born in The Sims 4. Yes, bitch, you already know it. Will they get the part? If so, you're on your way, kid. Now you'll have the choice to either send your sim to work on their own or join them on set. So some days if you don't feel like going on set and joining them, you can just send them off to work. I love how they give you that option. I've always loved that with all of the active careers in the game. Let me work it. On set, your sim will get into hair, makeup, and wardrobe. The wardrobe alone is worth joining your sim. Then perform based on the skills they developed. If your sim does well at their gig, success. Over time, they'll earn fame points, which can be spent on fame perks. Woot! Also, when your sim becomes a notable newcomer, one of the first levels of fame, they'll acquire a quirk in their personality. The more famous your sim gets, the more quirks they'll get. Will they be a paparazzi darling, a serious actor, or even encounter stans more than other sims? You can keep an eye on your sim's progress in their fame info panel, which helps you manage perks and quirks. Getting perks with fame points directs your sim's career in a certain direction. Will your sim choose to give back to the little people or just cause mischief? It's all in your hands. Practice makes famous. When your sim isn't making magic happen on set, there are lots of ways to work on their career. Memorizing a script, working on a scene with someone, or even giving a performance for tips all boost their acting level. The higher your sim's acting level, the more exciting their film projects will get. They can hone their craft with a tear-jerking hospital scene, police station thriller, or even post-apocalyptic drama. Fun. And to increase fame, Sims can create social media profiles, add to their Simstagram story, and perform lots of other actions. Rub elbows with world-famous celebrities, get photographed by the paparazzi, and gain loads of adoring fans. Oh, and act in movies and stuff. It's all about the art, right? To get even more detail about Get Famous and the acting career, be sure to tune into the Twitch live streams happening October 26th. Stay tuned for more about Get Famous, which releases November 16th, 2018 on PC and Mac. Check out the Sims 4 forums, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for all of the latest. Sign up for the Sims 4 newsletter to get updates, exclusive offers, and more, including other EA news, products, events, and promotions by email, and get Grimm's Ghoulish guitar for free. I don't know why. I'm not supposed to really read that last part. It's included in all of the blog posts, but it's so fun to read, especially because it just flows. I seriously just have to read it. So that was just 1 out of 2 blog posts. This one is a different blog post. This one is The Sims 4 Get Famous Meet Vanessa. Simmers, in honor of the upcoming release of The Sims 4 Get Famous, we like to introduce you to Vanessa. She's a sim who's new to Del Sol Valley and has big plans for her future. This will be a 2-part story we hope you enjoy. And I feel like I read the other one first when that one was supposed to be second. So we start with Meet Vanessa, Part 1, Big Dreams, Small Parts. She was all unpacked, but there were papers strewn everywhere. I know it's here somewhere, Vanessa said to no one. She continued rustling through the last of the boxes. Where was it? Just then, Vanessa noticed a small box in the corner of her bedroom. She must have missed that one. After ripping open the packing tape, she spotted the list on top of a stack of her favorite books. It was her lifelong dream to come to Del Sol Valley, and Vanessa was ready to take on the challenge of becoming a world-famous actress. But there were a few hurdles she needed to jump over to get there, and to keep her on track, she put them into a list. First on the list was study up, which she had already been doing. She knew if she wanted to get a leg up on the competition, she would need to flex her acting chops. So she had picked up her favorite book of plays and immediately started to practice and practice and practice. It had helped her feel excited about her future, but not as much as the day Tasha called. Vanessa can still remember the conversation. Hello? Vanessa had answered. Vanessa, it's Tasha. Vanessa was so relieved to hear a friendly voice. She had moved here on her own, barely knowing anyone, and Tasha, a friend of Vanessa's high school pal Luke, showed up at the perfect time. They immediately hit it off, hung out, and began practicing Vanessa's scenes together. It was even Tasha's idea to perform it in public for tips. I'm not so sure this is a good idea, Vanessa had said, slowly beginning to blush. Oh, come on, Tasha replied. One day you'll thank me for this. Well, what did she have to lose? The first few times they performed in public, people gave them confused looks, but after a few more times, the same people started taking notice. They even drew a small crowd on a Saturday. Performing helped pay the rent, though Vanessa wasn't getting called for any auditions, but they kept at it, and Vanessa began performing on her own. And one day, finally, the phone rang. Miss Jong, we've heard good things, and we'd like to represent you, said the voice on the other end. Vanessa was all but squealing with excitement when she accepted the offer from one of the most prestigious agencies in Del Sol Valley. She crossed Get Talent Agency off her master list. This was it, the big time. Well, sort of. After that call, the agency gave her a couple of low-paying auditions. Yup, she'd only have to pay her dues, but she didn't care. She was on set, in hair and makeup, chatting up the director and slowly living out her dream. After a few weeks of not-so-glamorous gigs, a guitar was delivered to Vanessa's house. The note read, "Learn a few good songs and more auditions will come along." She knew she had to step up her game for the next audition. The agency was counting on her. Bring, Vanessa, it's me. Oh my god, that reminded me of Broom Broom. Vanessa, it's me, Tasha said. I heard there's an amazing party happening tonight. A group of us are going. You have to come. I don't know, Vanessa replied. I just got this guitar and have to practice. And come on, you never just let loose. All you do is practice. Give yourself a night off for once. Tasha was right. Vanessa couldn't remember the last time she had an actual party. I'm on my way, she said, dropping the list for now. Vanessa glanced down at her phone, 3 missed calls and 9 text messages. None were from the agency. It had been 2 days and no word on how the making music audition went. Hours went by, still nothing. When she finally got the call, Vanessa Vanessa already knew she didn't get it. The words "land big audition" seemed larger than ever on her list. Ding dong, the doorbell. All Vanessa wanted to do was stay in her pajamas and curl into a ball. Come on, Vanessa, open up. We know you're in there, of course, Tasha. Vanessa swung open the door to reveal a whole group of her newfound friends, all in their pajamas. We came here to cheer you up, and there's nothing you can do about it. They all stomped in, popcorn, candy, and blankets in tow, and headed straight for the TV. Vanessa couldn't help but smile. She might not have found fame just yet, but she knew she had found home. The Sims 4 Get Famous expansion pack releases November 16th for PC and Mac. I really like how they make these little stories with the expansion packs. They did it for Seasons, and they did it for this one, and it's really cute. Like, oh my gosh, I really like it. It kind of really gets you into the expansion and really gets you excited for it. And I'm assuming that this was part 1, so part 2 will probably be coming very, very soon. So that's all of the news for the past 3 to 5 days, I should say. I'm going to begin wrapping this video up here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comment section below if you would prefer just one news and info video per day. Instead of, for example, if 5 pieces of news break in one day, I make 5 separate videos. If you guys just want it all together in one video, I would be more than happy to do that for you. I love you guys so much. Let me know down in the comment section below what you prefer. Leave all of your comments, questions, suggestions about the pack, anything that you can think of down below. Let me know what you are most excited for, what you are least excited for, if you have any concerns. Of course, we all have concerns. I even have concerns about this pack. I love you guys to the moon and back. Thanks for watching. I know I've said that a million times. Go ahead and give this video a huge thumbs up and add it to your favorites. Subscribe to become a Pixelator today, and don't forget to ding the little bell next to the subscribe button. When you press that little bell, it'll ask you if you want to receive all notifications. Click yes. That means that you will receive a notification every single time I upload, so you can be an early Pixelator. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching my latest news and info video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.